You know what I mean. Hey guys, I feel like it's been forever. It's only been a week, but it's felt like forever. Not that I have a weird attachment to streaming. I'm gonna be honest, guys. If I'm away for more than like 4 days, I low-key am afraid to press the go live button anymore. It's also weekly reset day in 14, right? It's like a weekly holiday. Did you download the patch that? Yes, as you can hear, I am already on 14. I am on Coochie Lane on Dynamacy. It's been 500 years. It's your first time streaming. We're understanding. Oh my god, I forgot to. Oh my god, this really is my first time streaming. I forgot to start mix it up for the head pats. Bluebee! Hi, Bluebert. Dude, Bluebee. I really hope you do the suggestion I gave you. I think it's cooking. Dude, wait, okay. Bluebee, unironically, but not 5 minutes ago, I was thinking... You guys know the Beatles song, Let It Be? It's like the first verse is like something of, na-na-na. Wait. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Except instead of Mother Mary, I'm like... Mother Bluebee comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Can you lock the fuck in, Yuzimii? That is what I was singing to myself earlier today. Because I'm gonna be honest, sometimes my friends do be like that to me sometimes. Where like I can't... Do you guys ever have the moment where it's just like, it's really hard to do things for yourself, but when your friends need you to do things for them, you just lock in, and there you go, Luby. I did it. We gotta get back to the future. We really, really do. Okay. So, today, originally, I was supposed to... Okay, here's the thing. I keep on needing to show you guys all the pictures I took from Korea. And that I keep on forgetting to set up the PowerPoint. There's a lot of PowerPoint things I really need to do. So... okay, Saturday stream will be story time stream. Happy Occult Crescent. Dude, I don't know what is going on in the Occult Crescent, but I saw one of the bottoms, the pants. I'm referring to pants. I need everyone to know that when I say bottoms, it's the pants of the glam. I don't know if I want to share it because I don't know if people consider that spoilers, but I saw it on Twitter. And it's called bottoms. I don't know how you want, because it's like not all bottoms are pants. Sometimes they're dresses and skirts, but like okay. Stop it. The internet has ruined your minds. The brain rot has consumed you all. Stop it. Not all bottoms are pants. But it's true. Not all bottoms are pants. Like, can we... Someone needs to clip that and put that over Hopecore music. Not all bottoms are pants. Sometimes they are dresses. Sometimes they are skirts. Sometimes they are skirts. Or shorts. Sometimes of the cargo variety. All bottoms are created equal. Because ideally, they should cover your behind. But some don't. And that's okay. Except jeggings. Okay, yeah, jeggings can go fuck themselves. But you know what? I fuck with jorts. Maybe we need a little bit more jorts. Are jorts a recession indicator? Maybe they are. Sometimes they are apples? Oh my god! Apple bottom jeans! Those are still jeans. We really need a Venn diagram. Actually, no. This world can do with one less Venn diagram. Anyway, so, okay. Also, another schedule update. There is a... Let me check the chat. 88% chance that I am going to have a super duper early stream on John's not even here. John's not even here. There's a chance on Friday there's gonna be a super duper early morning stream. Don't tell my bosses at work. I checked my schedule. I do not have any work meetings. Guys, my friends are asking me to wake up at 7 a.m. so that we can play Elden Ring Night Rain. I'm not gonna name names. You guys can probably guess who's one of them. I don't know if I'm gonna be safe. No, why do, wait, no, you don't have to mod at 4 a.m. Tickle. Tickle, I need everyone, I need this to be clear for everyone. Modding for me should not be your full-time gig. I'm clocking in for good boy points. No, go the fuck to sleep. Go the fuck to sleep. You know how you can be a good boy? Go get some 8 hours of sleep. I shouldn't have said that. You know how you can be. I'm gonna stop. Pause. We're gonna move on. Wait, Claire. Oh, dude, I want to play Claire Obscure so bad. I want to play Claire Obscure so bad. I heard when it comes to story, I heard that's like people's game of the year. I want to play. However, I am like knee deep in so many story games. I think I am in trouble. Is it really good? Who here has played? Don't spoil it for me, but I want to know. Anyway, what was I? Well, it's not Mother Bluebee, clearly. Yeah, no, Mother Bluebee is very upset at the fact that I'm gonna have a stream at 7 a.m. Cried in the prologue? No! Take a nice break from all the story-heavy games and chill stream of Xenogears. Why do I feel like that's a lie? Me when I spread misinformation. You know what doesn't need a story? If you say Tower Unite, I'm going to obliterate you. I am fucking... Mods, I cast Testicular Torsion! Unseam Ballsack! Mend Butt Crack! On the 9th level, I cast blasting your atoms to a bajillion pieces so that they can't be stitched back together. No take backsies. Having beaten Expedition 33, I can safely say it is astoundingly good. Oh my god, that's gonna be a game I really want to play now. I cast needing to shit in traffic. Wait, that's gold. I'm keeping that. I'm yanking that. All right. Is that before or after main butt crack? Cast them both at the same time so they can explode. Happy birthday, thank you. Okay, but anyway, Friday I may have a super early morning stream, which is gonna be really interesting because I've never streamed that early in the morning. I think the only time I really ever streamed early was when I streamed from Korea 3 years ago. that was a wild experience. Do you want to know the whiplash you have when I'm streaming in your AM time and it's a late night IRL karaoke stream from a Korean like coin karaoke bar? Like that is crazy. Oh, did the mousey not work? Here. What? There you go. Your people's morning radio? Can you dude, I would feel so bad if I was anyone's morning commute podcast. Can you imagine I'm doing like 14 mechanics and all you hear is my constipation noises be like oh my god, I almost made myself throw up. Or screaming about your spells, or screaming in general. Guys, I've learned I realized that some of you... Okay, here's the thing. So some of my friends went to a convention over this past weekend, right? And I realized that there may be a day where, like, I will go to another convention. And you guys, some of you guys may see me in person and realize, oh shit, she doesn't fucking talk at all. Thank you, Bluey. Oh my goodness. Flesh Yuzimii. No. See, it would be the assistant. The flesh assistant would go in my stead, and what we'll do is I'm gonna put a voice box in her, like, you know, in those spy movies where they have like a voice chip somewhere in their mouth, so that the voice morphs into the person that they're impersonating. So yeah, it's gonna be flesh assistant. We just realized how much we tower over the assistant. Okay, well, let's not worry about those logistics. You have an in-person? I don't know. I feel like if I were ever to go to a convention one day, and if I ever get unleashed at some point, and for some reason, for some wacky reason, I get big enough where people are like, hey, do you want to meet people at a convention? And I'll be like, who the hell wants to meet me? But if that ever happens, man, you guys are gonna see Flesh Assistant. Just wait till she gets us. Guys, I went to a Ren fair this weekend and I had one goal. I had 5 goals, but one of the goals was to get me a sword. There were no swords to my liking. I want a sword so bad. Am I equipped? And is it recommended that someone like me should have a sword? Let's not think too hard about that. But I really wanted a sword and I could not get a sword. And not to say that my weekend was ruined, but man, did you touch a horse? No, but they were ponies. They were ponies. I didn't touch a horse because they were like, you should not touch the horse unless you're planning on doing the pony rides. And I was like, well, I don't necessarily want to do a pony ride, so I respectfully look from afar. But hi, Eyes. Yellow. Wait, can I get a shout out for Eyes? I forget how to be a streamer. Hey, man. Assistant plus sharp objects. Dude, I swear, okay, fun Yuzimii lore. I used to do fencing. I used to be a fencer. And the only time I have ever gotten injured in a sword fight was when my opponent got their foil and it like slid through my between, like, the area between my glove and my sleeve, and I have a little scar and it's really tiny, but that's not my fault. That's not my fault. But yeah, I used to be a foil user. I used to dabble in the swordplay, and when I was in senior high, when I was in high school, I was on the varsity team for throwing javelin. That's right. Okay, javelin's not a blade but it is a weapon, and I used to throw it. Why did you pick Picto and not RDM? It's because everyone said Picto go brrr, so I wanted to see how it go brrr, and then I remembered I'm really bad at standing still. You did Epee? Hell yeah. Definitely a dex build. But yeah, I threw Javelin for varsity. I essentially, if you think about it, as a fencer, I wave stick, and Javelin I throw stick. And one of my first classes in 14 that I picked was Lancer, was Dragoon, so I wave around big stick, and in Monster Hunter World, I was insect glaive user, so I helicopter with stick. There's a lot of I just like my sticks, and I think they're fantastic. Get it, guys, get it. Cause a stick and fantastic and okay. Sup Gooners, sup boys. Boss, I was telling them how I went to the Ren Fair and I couldn't find a sword, and I'm now extremely disappointed. I need to hydrate. Stick is an S tier weapon. I talked to my coworker today who goes to Ren Fairs. Do they have some wisdom? I have a new one we can go to that definitely has swords. Wait, that we can go to in the next couple months? Oh, for those of you guys don't know, I recorded vlog footage of the Ren Fair. I need to sit down and edit it alongside my Korea vlog. But you guys will get to see what my mods look like, or some of my mods. Who are my friends? It's in the fall, but it's not too far. Wait, let me know, because I'm also planning... Okay, I may be having a trip to another state in the fall, where I may be going exclusively for Ren Fair shenanigans. Yeah, boss, DM me. I cannot wait. What is a club but a big stick? I always knew I was built to be a warrior, man. Dude, at the end of the day, with stick, you... Why need sharp point when have good stick? When big stick, unga boonga bonk bonk, big damage, big number go brrr. Big number good, stick good, stick very good. Anyway, oh my god. I think I really lost a few brain cells in order to channel that. However, so schedule updates. I'll put this in the Discord in the announcement. So Friday I have a morning stream where I have some friends asking me to play Elden Ring Night Rain. It's guys. I don't know. I don't know how to explain this to you guys. Here's a fact. I don't know how to explain this. Some people are night people. Some people are morning people, and some people are like midday people. I'm gonna be real honest. Morning is when I'm probably the most vulnerable. I literally, I don't know about you, but it takes a minute for my brain to get into gear. Like I have a warm-up period that my like modem needs to go so that I can be a human being. I can be a fucking human being during the day, okay? And so I'm really scared for what I will become during during the morning. So this is gonna be very new. I'm also realizing that a lot of you are not gonna be awake until like later on in the stream. However, I realized that there's a big chance that there's gonna be some new faces. But that's gonna be interesting. My brain mush until lunchtime. That's so fucking real. But what was I saying? Yeah, so that's gonna be Friday, and then Saturday I'm gonna try to have my PowerPoint together so I can tell you guys what I did in Korea. Thank you for the hydrates, Arian. Oh my god, my water bottle just made a really weird noise. Oh my god, Zared, thank you for the tier 2! And for the 12! Happy 1 year! Oh my god, you've been here... Guys. Some of you guys have been here for a year or longer. What the hell? Enough of us will be awake and watching enough to introduce new people to the joys of your ether soup. Yeah, but they're not gonna understand because I'm not gonna be playing 14 at 7 a.m. I'm gonna be playing Schmelden Ring Night Rain. Did you eat any soup in Korea? Korea is a land of soups. However, here's a sneak peek. I guess for the story time on Saturday. I went with, I think I told this to you guys because it's also the reason why I got sick. I went with Yuzimii, my brother, and my brother loves eating protein. He's an athlete. And so what we ate more than soups, we ate a lot of meat. And I realized I am not nearly as a carnivore, as big of a carnivore as I thought I was. Isn't Bowser a type of Korean? Bowser? How? His name resemble a Korean soup name? Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. Bowser Korean soup. Because I don't know this. Oh, okay. Bowser's Japanese name, Koopa. I didn't know Bowser's name was Koopa in Japanese. Comes from Korean soup because it sounds like Koopa. And this essentially, Kook is like I guess Kook is kind of like soup, and pop is rice. Yeah, Koopa, Kookpap. It took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out Yuzimii. Oh, don't worry. Yuzimii is a new title given to my brother by chat. Chat named him Yuzimii. What was my original? I was gonna call him Yuzi Bro. Like, but you guys, whatever. But I guess Yuzimii rolls better off the tongue, I guess. No, it's not Koopo. Bowser is not a Moogle. Yeah. Oh my god, but that'll be Saturday. That'll be Saturday, and we're gonna be doing other shenanigans too. But today essentially what we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna ease myself back into streaming. I say that as if I didn't stream last week, but okay. I have a confession to make, guys. I have an actual confession. Actually, while we're here, I'm just gonna switch to the 14 screen for a hot minute. I have a confession to make, and that confession essentially is I have been content maxing recently. And what I mean by that is I've been trying to like plan for my debut. Also, I'm trying to like do other like record vlogs. I'm trying sometime this week to record the next session of Undertale so I can upload it. and also like get things together so that things can be fun for you guys when I'm not streaming. Don't burn yourself out. Well, about that. Don't worry. Okay, so I think I cooked a little too hard. I think we cooked a little too hard. However, guys, I realized that I was a little bit burnt out. And I still kind of am. Because I realized that I think I need to dial back the pace that I'm going at, because unfortunately, guys, your streamer is a little bit of a workaholic. I feel really guilty when I take breaks. I do. I feel like if I'm not doing, I need to be doing something productive in order to, like, you know, feel like I'm making good use of my time. But then I had to take a step. I know. I had to take a step back and be like, okay. But I was able to find a nice middle ground. Okay, because I had to remember, like, you guys are some of my biggest supporters, especially in the moments when I need rest and I need a break. You guys are always like the first ones to be so insistent on me resting and having and caring for myself. But at the same time, I really want to make you guys proud, and I want to give you guys fun things to watch and talk about and do. We will tie you to a bed and force you to rest. Okay, well, okay, so when it comes to the speed of certain things, I am gonna slow down. But I have decided that I'm gonna just make small progress in ways that is healthy for me. And so this is all leading to something. And so, okay? It's time to say, do not staple me to the bed. Guys, I did not realize that okay, no, I did realize. I realized recently that a lot of you guys are VOD watchers, whether on Twitch or otherwise. And I don't know how many of you know that I have a VODs YouTube channel that goes all the way back to when, like, my very beginnings in 14 and beyond. And I realized that some of you guys are VOD watchers, and while, you know, I'm slowing down on current content to make for you guys so that I can take care of myself more, I realized that I can cultivate the VOD channel a little bit. I know I've been catching up. Well, can I just show you guys? I'm so proud of what I'm currently doing right now. And for those of you who are subscribed to the VOD, you could actually go see it because the changes are up. but wait, let me cook. Wait, hold on. I need to get this. Look! We're caught up! Some of my ARR streams are still private. I'm going to unprivate them soon. But look! I'm taking care of our VODs channel! I'm slowly making thumbnails! And we're caught up. We're the point of me saying is, like, we're 100% caught up. We are 100% caught up. And because I know some of you guys are VOD watchers, I thought it would be more helpful if, one, I gave thumbnails, because I'm gonna be honest, you guys can't tell which VOD is which just based on the thumbnail alone. It's literally me and my just chatting man standing pose every single time. So I thought this would be a very easy and nice step so that you guys can have... Okay, ignore the rat! Ignore. I hate how, like, 50% of these have me with, like, the mouse ears on. And then the giant small... Ignore that. Ignore the rat stream. Dude, a lot of the rat stream did get nuked by YouTube, and I don't know whether that's a blessing or a curse, and I'm not gonna think too hard about it. I swear to fucking God. Okay, yeah. Rat the streamer. Yeah, rat the streamer. So, I am slowly going to be vamping up our VODs. And, I'm working with an editor so that we can get more clips. Please, 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 if you guys have any clips or highlights that you guys want to see or think can be made into a YouTube short or for a clip compilation, in our Discord channel, we have a clips and highlights. And so I've just decided that while I am, you know, slowing certain things down, I can do more small things that so I can take care of myself better, but small things to help the quality of life for you guys. So yeah, I know this is not like a huge thing, but it was something I'm proud of, and I wanted to show you guys because I want to be really honest. You guys, I mean, of course, you guys are my biggest motivation for doing things and for like creating things, and so like, I just want to do you guys proud and make things a lot easier for you guys. So yeah. That's one of the things I wanted to show you today, and that's one of the biggest things I've been working on. No, thanks, Menthol. Yeah, I'll be working on my main YouTube channel in the... Frey! Hello! Welcome in, Raiders! Hi! Hi, Frey! Hello, Raiders, my name is Yuzimii, and I'm the... I promise I'm not a mouse VTuber. This is a toggle. I'm Yuzimii. I'm the guardian spirit of joy VTuber. Hello, Frey. How was your stream? What? You were also playing. Wait, no. Those are the same letters, but in a different order. We're playing Final Fantasy 16. Wait, that's with Clive and his chesticles. That's all I know about that game. Why won't the Warrior of Light end me? Who are you? Your waddleness? Xenos? Devil May Cry. I've also wanted to play a Devil May Cry game. It looks like a fun hack and slash from what I saw. We are playing as the himbo and we love him. I really want to play 16! I know nothing. Okay. For those of you, everyone from my chat knows, but Frey and Frey's chat, if you guys don't know, I have never played a Final Fantasy game until 14. And I've never played any of the older ones, or the newer ones, except for 14. And I really, really want to. One day we will get to... There's so many games I need to play, and not enough time. Ben starred as a voice in Expedition 3. I need to play so many games! I told myself, guys, when is our backlog ever gonna shrink? Guys, do I even want to know how many games you have on your Steam that you guys haven't touched but bought because it was on sale or you were recommended by a friend? Do I want to know? Never? No, I need my backlog to shrink! Taking full advantage of being on medical leave? My friends' Steam libraries in the 40s. How much do they? I don't even want to know how much they spend. But Frey, this goes to Frey and anyone in Frey's raid. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and trusting me with your community. But if you have to go eat, sleep, go outside, touch some grass, touch some ass with consent because consent is sexy, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, if you guys want to chill, chat, and vibe a little because we're about to finish up our pre-content yap session, our government mandated yap, then you're more than welcome to chill and chat with us. I promise we don't bite. I promise. And if anything, everyone has their rabies shot, right? Everyone has their rabies shot and tetanus shot. I just looked and I have 2,300 23. Huh. I don't know what to say to that. But I'm quaking in fear. God, you guys, how big is... Okay, to be fair, I'm fairly new to gaming in general. How many do I have in my Steam library? Hold on. Pause, champ. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. Friends are... How do you guys know how many games you have? Higher than the Empire State. I have 87 games. I haven't reached 3 digits yet. I have 87 games. Yuzi, do you have rabies? Is that why we need to be vaccinated for rabies? No, I have the illness of delusionitis. Or sometimes I think where I have the illness of loving 2D waifus and husbandos and being quite happy. I am Delulu for Relulu. I am Delulu until it's Trilulu. I'm Delulu for Labubu. Okay. I don't really get the Labubu hype. So my friend had to explain to me that it's kind of like that it's kind of like cuteness because it's ugly and that's why it's cute. I don't really get it, but I am also the kind of person that while I do have a lot of knickknacks and trinkets, I'm very picky with the kind of knickknacks and trinkets that I have and keep. And I try not to have too many because I also have a certain point where I just do not like clutter. Actually, no, that's false. I like things that have meaning to me. So when people give me knickknacks and things, I don't think I mind keeping them because they have value to me because I attach... It has sentimental value. I don't feel compelled to buy a Labubu because I don't have a sentimental... If someone gave me a Labubu, I would be like, I love this, not because it's a Labubu, because someone gave it to me, right? And I feel like that's easy to understand, but I don't, in it of itself, like the Labubu because it's a Labubu, you know? And Labubu is sounding less and less like an actual word. Wait, how much are Labubus? Like, I'm not gonna... Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on people who do like them. Because I think, like, why are we yucking people's yum? I just don't prefer them. How expensive are they? 3 digits! Hold on. I'm looking it up. Labubu. No, Labubu. Labubu. On Pop Mart. Lally-ho, hello, welcome in. How much is a Labubu? $180? Oh, and some of these are like... Oh, the keychain ones are like... Why are the keychains ones like $40? What? Why is your inventory such a mess? I would like to prove you wrong. My inventory is actually not a mess. Look. Now, what you actually mean is, why is your armory a mess? That's the better question. You thought I improved? No! No, I did not! I only got worse! can't even save me. Armory chest is a part of your inventory though. Shh. Is the word inventory in armory chest? No. Does the word inventory, is that word in Chocobo saddlebag? No. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Omelet's back is broken. Omelet's back. Omelet needs to go to a physical therapist and an occupational therapist for what I put him through. Nothing like hitting Omni 100, so you'll need one type of each armor school. Bro, I say that and think maybe that'll be me one day because of how mentally ill I am now because of this game. That's how they get you. They really, it's okay. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Final Fantasy 14 is a cult. It is. It's like, is it like a pyramid scheme where you buy into it and then because you have suffered through the emotional trauma of good storytelling, you then try to convert other people to also buy into it? Is it an MLM? How would you describe this? Is it just a cult? I'm shocked PETA hasn't been called for your chocobo. There is no PETA in Eorzea. You point me to where PETA is in Eorzea. There's none of that here. None of that bullshit. Hello? Look, just because we have a whole speech we can all recite from memory to recruit people. For legal reasons, we are not a cult. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I got your asses. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My goodness. But, anyway, we need to wrap up our government mandated YAP session because today is an important day. It's an MSQ day. But before we continue with MSQ, we need to do a review of last time on ENDWALKER. We need to do the insanity board. It's been a week since we touched the insanity board. Oh my god, there probably is a free company called PETA. Watch it be full of Hrothgars. Legally mandated government YAP session. Government mandated legal YAPs. You know what I mean. Okay, ENDWALKER, insanity board, ENDWALKER. Did you guys also find out that the start menu in Windows is like a CPU dump and that depresses me to an unreasonable degree? Or is that just me? Legal YAP sessions require passing the bar. I wonder if there's a mock bar exam that we can all collectively take. It'll be like a group project. She's too short for the, I swear to God. No. I'm not falling for the rage bait. Not today! Not today! Alright. How are the fancier Windows start menu styles? I heard that in Windows 11, the start menu is so not optimized that it actually spikes CPU usage. Because of something of computer speak that I don't fully understand. Hands Yuzi, a Zweihander. I know what that is, and I think they're cool. I would love to have a big-ass sword. Dude, I want a great sword so bad. Man. Can't step up to the bar without a step stool. Okay, I'll have you know, I don't need a step stool. However, that has nothing to do with the fact that my desk is a standing desk right now, and I'm on a little stepper, which is not a step stool. There is a difference. I am of perfectly average height. I am 5'4" and 3/4. Okay, I need to get my tablet. Hold on. Where is the tablet? My little thing and the cable and the stylus. Oh fuck, wires. Oh god, and I have to get underneath. Alright, ow! Gotta climb up here and okay, prepare yourselves for Windows system noise. Go! Including the three. No, I'm being accurate. Why would including the 3/4 contradict the claim if I'm being accurate? Hello? What do you what do you what do you mean? What do you mean I'm being if anything, have you guys never been to a science class where they require you to use significant figures, where you have to the more digits the better, the more numbers you have, the more accurate your measurements are, depending on what your previous measurements are. I feel like you know, those matter. Rage for the late game growth spurt. It's kind of Jover for me. I've been this height since I've been in the 5th grade. I will say I was a pretty tall 5th grader. I was the tallest in my class. Except for one girl whose name was Mackenzie, and she was like, oh my gosh, she was really tall. Is this in centimeters? We speak in freedom units here. Where's my stylus? Meow, 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 meow. Okay, hold on. I got this. Alright. Last time on ENDWALKER. Where the fuck were we? Where the... Oh! We went to the first! Oh my god. There's so much going... Alright, guys. We ready? Shit. We went to the first. And not only that, we talked to a little buddy. And... he essentially said... like, we said hi to Lena. Like... oh, hold on. Let me draw them. Let me draw the best girls. If I can remember how to draw them. Is this how you draw Lena? Lena, and then we saw the Riki. We saw the babies. We saw the babies, and then we saw Reen. We saw Reen and see how they were doing. And it turns out on the first, they also had like... they had an incident of like the falling sky, but only Reen was able to see it, and she was like, yo, what was that about? So we had to fill her in on what was kind of happening. Yeah, we saw Riki Tio. Is that wait, Riki Tio is the full name? I just call him Riki. We time traveled to the Shadowbringers Insanity Board. We did have to time travel to the Shadowbringers Insanity Board for a little bit, but that is later. That is later. But eventually we talked to Elidibus, and we tell him about Fandaniel, and he's like, we have a mission, and we need to he says, oh my god, not again! We do see Feoul, our lovely branch. We do see our lovely branch. Who's always arms on their hips. We love our branch. We love Feoul. Right, guys? We love Feoul. Oh my gosh. Okay. We love Feoul. Oh my gosh, we love our branch so much. Our most beautiful and lovely branch, right? And then we go talk to Elidibity, and he says we have a mission, and the mission is the mission, if you so choose, is that we need to find out more about Fandaniel. And how are we supposed to do that? Wow! Hold on. It's time for time travel. I can't spell time travel. For time travel shenanigans. This time without perfect Alexander. It's time for time travel. Yay! Where we need to go back to how things were. So, and here I am. This is Green is gonna be Yuzi talk, where I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? So Elidibus, using the last of his power in the tower, opens a portal. We have to do the make eons into instant, throw wide the gates. Yet again! We don't even say goodbye to anyone. We don't say anything to Lena. We don't say anything to Reen. We don't... That's the one thing, is like we're not gonna prepare ourselves before we do this. We're not gonna no one's gonna wonder why we've just disappeared from the face of existence. But Elidibus does say that we cannot change the past. There's some rules. Thank God we have time travel rules. Rule number 1. We will be a ghost, essentially. Rule number 2, we cannot change the past. We cannot. Which, okay, guys, I have lots of questions regarding these two things because of what happens immediately after this. So we go across time and space, right? And we land, we like cartwheel ourselves into essentially, oh man, what's the planet's name? It starts with an E. Wait, hold on. We learned this. It's in this thing. Elpis. Oh, the flower's name. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, wait, we learned from Elidibus. Oh shit, we learned from Elidibus that Elpis isn't a flower, or isn't just a flower. Elpis to Elidibus. Elpis is not a flower. It's a place. It's not a it's not a flower, it's a place. We went to Beepis. Yeah, we went to Pepsi. We went to Aetheris, thank you. Aetheris, specifically Elpis, which is apparently a giant lab? Research testing facility? Testing? So we land in what seems very Amarant-esque, with like the Art Deco, the environment. You know what I'm talking about. The Aetheryte looks different. Everything looks different. We can't interact with it, and how do I do this? That is the Warrior of Light, are small, while everyone. So the last we saw, like, these shades and these Amarantines, they're wearing big cloaks with like the masks and whatnot. But here on Elpis, guess what? Wait, hold on. They're people with faces and hair and ears. They're people, but they're just really tall. Very tall. So Dorothy, we're not in Kansas anymore, and here, but we're a shade. We're a shade. We're like a little shadow. No, we can't interact with nobody. They can't see us. I don't get the hair parts because I didn't even see them have hair when they have their hoods up. I don't know. I was shocked. I was amazed. But here's the real kicker. So we're just seeing all these people, and then guess who decides to rock up? I think this is gonna be the first time I try to draw them. Hold on. Please hold. How do I draw them? How do I draw them? We have one who is a new old friend. Well, at this point, I guess he's new, because this is a form of him we've never interacted before. And he has his normal. What color is your hair? I'm gonna draw it like this. He's just so pretty. So pretty. Why is he so pretty? And why does he have the dead anime mom hair? It annoys me to no end. But I can't hate him because he's gorgeous and he can do no wrong. Everyone say hello to I don't know why I drew him like this. Everyone say hello to Hythlodeus. His eyes are fucking beautiful. Hi, Punter. This is Deus. I hope I spelled that right. Himbo Deus. He's not a himbo. This is Deus. And then this motherfucker gave me the jump scare of a lifetime. How do I draw him? See, okay. His voice I recognized in an instant. The problem is he does not look the same until I realized and remembered and you guys explained to me yet again that he body snatched when we initially met him. And this man specifically pisses me off. This man specifically pisses me off. How do I even draw him? Because he has new hair now. And it's different. It's like this, right? And you know what's fucked up? They gave him gold eyes. Oh, that looks demonic. Hold on. Is this not the energy he gave? Oh my god. Hello, Emmett Selk. And I'm just like, why the fuck did they make him be built like that? Why? It feels illegal. I feel jebaited. I feel baited. Is it a bad thing? Don't make me answer that question. Okay. Don't make me answer that question. I am so confused. I have never been more emotionally conflicted in my life, and I think this once again proves my point. Squeenix, if evil, why hot? Why? Oh god. So it's okay, you guys know in those those posts where it's like, hey, this is what my grandpa looked like when he was in his 20s, and like lo and behold, grandpa was hot. This is like different because yeah, Nomad's got it. Grandpa was not only racist, he committed war crimes. He committed war crimes. And not only that, we witnessed our grandpa fold to flirting from other grandpa. Guys, this is old man Yowie? Question mark? All characters must be hot. I would not want to be isekai'd off to Final Fantasy because I would be the only ugly one there. They would think I was cursed or a monster. True! Like, it's like, dude, Hythlodeus off-rip. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Hythlodeus off-rip called this man's face handsome? And then Emmett proceeded to unmask himself at the request? Emmett, is this why you wanted the whole world to burn so you could have your boyfriend back? Is this what it is? about was not only a war criminal, he was also gay. It's ancient yaoi. You're so ancient old. Oh gosh. Your beauty was sundered into 14. Gosh. Anyway, so I had the most rudest of awakenings. I think that's what it was called. I'll call it that. I had the rudest of awakenings by Emmett Selk. Because we saw Hythlodeus before, so it wasn't that much of a shocker. I was more so taken aback by old man right over here. So, okay. So, however, so remember when we said we will be a ghost, we cannot change the past, the requirement by Elidibus? Well, so that was immediately broken. This was immediately broken because we got noticed by them, and they were like, low-key, what the fuck are you? And so we are now chalked up. Our identity, our cover is that we are one of Heidelin's familiars, and apparently Heidelin is known to be up to some shenanigans. What's new? So they are also trying to find Fan Daniel, I think. Oh my god. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We find out a key piece of information. It's not Fan Daniel. His name is Hermes! And I have yet another aneurysm. Because what is it? What is it with Asians and the convocation naming their names after the Greek pantheon? Hello? This was also another rude awakening. So I'm just... So anyway, so we're all on a quest to find Hermes. And so we go into Elpis because Hermes is essentially the leader, the director, the overseer of Elpis. He's a researcher. Or like one of them. So we go into Elpis. And Elpis is beautiful. It has like floating buildings and little islands. And it reminds me of Castle in the Sky, the Studio Ghibli movie that I love to death. It's beautiful, and I love it. It's, how do I draw this? It's like this. It's great. And we see all kinds of different creatures, and we find Hermes near. Okay, hold on. I got this. How can I draw this thing? There we go. We see these little guys that apparently have just been created. There's an axolotl on the stairs. There, why is an axolotl supposed to be there? And not only that, okay, can I draw him not with a bowl cut and make him not look like Vector? Hermes looks like a doctor, a PhD student who hasn't gotten enough sleep yet. That's what his hair reminds me of. It's not a bowl cut like Fan Daniel's. Hermes is just more scraggly. He looks like he hasn't gotten enough sleep as a PhD student. Well, But what I think took me aback was like this version, he's very kind. He's very like soft-spoken. He's very gentle. He reminds me a lot like Raha, except he's not my husband. So let's draw the line there. Unshowered vector is a term that should be banned in my chat from this point forward to all of eternity. What the fuck? He has a bit of a hot emo guy. I really don't like these descriptors and what they say about me and my choice of... I'm gonna stop talking about this right now. I'm gonna stop talking about this right now. Anyway, I kind of adore Hermes, but not only we find Hermes and axolotls, we also find... oh my god, how do I draw her? How do I draw such a precious thing? Okay, I need a every cute like brain cell in my body needs to... because she has short hair. It's short, but she also has little wingies on her head. I think this is what she looks like. And I told her that if anything happens to her, I will kill everyone in this room, including myself, like in game. Precious baby girl, or baby burb. Her name is Mitian. I did not spell that right. Oh my god, how do I spell this? E before I meet E before I O-N. Thank you. Meteon, which comes from shooting star, like meteor, shooting star. And she is baby, and I will protect her with my life. Going through your VOD. Which role quest have you beaten? So I've done healer, which was great. I've done tank, which was interesting. I have to do everything else, but what I'm gonna try and do is do them offline, but record my reactions for those of you who are interested and put them on my Let's Play channel. I'm gonna try to do that either probably this weekend. She is a baby and we love her, and she is a creation of Hermes, and she has a very special ability where I want to say she reflects people's emotions or their feelings. But the problem, okay, what I find interesting, and I'm gonna be honest, a little concerning, is there's a portion where we go around. I may be getting ahead of myself when I talk about this, but there's a portion where we walk around and Meteon tells us about Elpis and everything, and she expresses that, for example, she likes candied apples. We go to another person, an Asian, and we ask them for apples, and the Asian was like, "Oh, silly Meteon, you are not an actual person. You are a creation. You don't need to eat. The only reason you like candied apples is because Hermes likes candied apples, you silly thing." And I swear there was a moment when Meteon was like, wanted to push back on that concept. That no, that there's a part of me is like, I think she actually really likes candied apples for the sake of liking candied apples. Yeah, sure, like Hermes may have influenced her, but like a part of me is like, how much sentience and like independence and autonomy can a familiar have? Like how much, like I feel like people are brushing her off. Like I feel like I don't know, there was a thought that crossed my mind when that was happening. Candied apples. Oh, caramel apples. Sorry, sorry. She's a mood ring. I'm sorry, a caramel apple. There we go. So we meet them, but the reason why Emmett, Selk, and Hythlodaeus, it's revealed that Hermes, his mentor, his superior, the current seat of Fandaniel, is retiring. And hold on, how do I read this? Current Fandani is retiring. And retiring actually, because technically speaking, Asians are, or unsundered beings are immortal. Retiring is voluntary death. Which is like, it's like they go back into the pool of ether. Like they understand that they go back into ether. It's a voluntary thing. They don't have to do it, but it's a choice that's made, that some people can make, considering that they have lived a full life or whatnot. And it is a sad thing, or at least Hermes considers it a sad thing. And so Hermes was nominated by the current Fandaniel to take up the empty seat. New seat open. And so then we go off with Meteon because she gets sad, because Hermes is sad and she absorbs or reflects people's emotions or whatnot. And we come back. Long story short, Hermes, I guess, is on like a trial period, or no, or to think about it. I guess he's thinking about it, and so that's where he's kind of leaving off. We're having he's thinking about it, and that is where we left off. That is where we left off. And that is where we'll continue today. Holy shit, that was actually a lot that happened last stream, and I have no idea what this stream is gonna be like. Holy shit. Oh my god. But anyway, all this to say is let's save this. Let's get back to the game, and everyone take a look at my horrible inventory. Ugh. Okay, let me close this. Your inventory's pretty nice. Yeah, just don't ask for my armory chest, which is not my inventory. Also, I'm gonna unplug my tablet, so everyone prepare your ears for Windows system noise in 3 and 2 and 1. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a... Oh, I should not be drinking coffee at this hour. So I'm gonna put that away. Drink some water. Your saddlebag is kind of bad. Don't worry. Omelet is built different. Alright, here are some ground rules before we go into MSQ. We're currently playing bingo still with my Endwalker journey. If you do !bingo, will lead you to the Endwalker bingo if you haven't tried your hand at it yet. I know we have a few bingos, but this is just a just for fun thing that we do over here. The world unsundered? Sorry. Secondly, no spoilers, please. I am a Sprout. This is my first time playing through, so no spoilers. If you really need to express yourself, in our Discord, we have an Endwalker thread. If you go to our Final Fantasy 14 channel, go to the top and click on threads, you'll see that there's an Endwalker thread where you can speak freely about what's happening on stream or what's about to happen if you really can't contain yourself in chat. Otherwise, please limit yourself to lahi emotes, such as the smiling emote, to keep you know, keep the stream spoiler free and only lahi. Anything else? This also includes emotional spoilers. So even if you're not talking about content, if you're saying like things like, "Oh, I cried in this upcoming part," kind of spoils it. What else? Oh, my mods may sometimes put things into emote only mode at their discretion. So just no need to let the mods know. I fully trust them and their judgment, so no need to worries. What, anything else? Oh, I am on Kukulane in Dynamis. I don't know. Sometimes I run into dungeons, and if you want to hop in, you're more than welcome to do so. So, I'm trying to think. Is that everything? That maybe. Hold on. Get that bingo thing going. All right, let's head over. Ananoresis. Yes, that was what the place was called. Okay, let me just stretch. Oh my god, ananoresis. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay, let me get a quick stretch in. Let me just hydrate myself because I know there's gonna be a lot of yapping. Okie dokie. Whew. Stretchy stretch, thank you. Dude, what is... My throat is extra dry for some reason. Maybe it's because of the change of temperature. I really need to get myself a... What's that thing called? It makes your room atmosphere less dry. It's not a hydrometer. A humidifier! I need to get a humidifier. Alrighty. Shall we begin? Oh, wait, I'm not doing this on Sage. Wait, what am I doing this on? Warrior? Yes, warrior. Dude, our warrior glaive looks so sick. Yeah, we're doing this on warrior. And I know I have a coffer here. Open this up. Manganese armor of the Behemoth King? Oh my god, this looks sick as fuck! Wait. How do I have... Oh, thank God! And then I have to glam over it, but it's... Actually, do I need to glam over it? Man, okay, do I want to be immersed? Oh, wow. Holy shit, this is sick. Okay, guys, do I go in wearing this or should I stay immersed and wear the sophist robe? I'm at a crossroads. Ugh! No. I can't take myself seriously because I'm barely wearing any pants. So, you know what? We're gonna keep the immersion. Where is it? Sophist robe. That's glam. Yeah. Besides, imagine if we walked in with totally different armor. I think Emmett Selk would have an aneurysm. He was like, we need to remain low profile. We don't know who you are. And then it's just me walking in. No pants. No nothing. Just he would gasp like like a Victorian woman. Oh my god, the Warrior of Light is showing ankle. Full on Donald Duck is crazy. Oh my god. She is. Oh my god, I forgot she had a tail! I don't want to know what Emmett wears under his robes. I really do not care. Hey guys, hey gentlemen. Consider yourself privileged and behave accordingly. All right, Emmett. All right. All right, guys. I want to see Hermes unmasked. I really do. I'm so curious what he looks like. I wonder if his... Okay, is it weird if I say, I wonder if his eyes are kind? Is it weird for me to say that? I feel like he would have kind eyes. What? Is that a weird thing for me to say? You can't just ask it. To take out their masking. I just think he would have really kind eyes. I really think so. Okay? It's supposed to be a compliment. Alright, let's start. Lives apart. Oh my god. Composure regained, Hermes is ready to return to his duties. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward ambystoma. Oh, they were called ambystomas. Have care when you step outside a hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. Just me swinging around with my big axe, yeah. Did they have weapons in Aetheris? If everything was peaceful, they probably didn't have weapons, huh? They have creation magics, we know that, but nothing about defensive or the offensive. Right? They had these hands. Can you imagine these guys just going at it in a fist fight? I'm sure Emmett Selk has started so many fights. With that attitude of his, there has to be. You can't imagine, like, the kids are kids growing up. Surely that's no different to, like, when an ancient, like, starts as a baby. Yes, the Eanthine petaluda, one of the newest species of the ever-popular butterfly. You're so bothered by your rope. Don't be. The few specimens we repurpose won't be missed. Oh, I forgot we killed butterflies for these robes. All vim and vigor now. When we were discussing his nomination, he was melancholy incarnate. Well, yeah, cause his mentor is dying, Emmett, or choosing to die. So beautiful. I hope they make it into the world. Thanks for the follow. Dude, Hermes is like a Disney princess at this rate. This here is a new species of Petaluda we recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it unto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? I did not know there was a difference. It is the presence of a soul. Yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. It manifests only in beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation. So then, do familiars not have souls? Can they have souls? Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. Huh. So not even they can control what can or cannot have a soul. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. So, does a soul give people whatchamacallit, autonomy? Does that mean Meteion does not have a soul? 14 kind of muddles some of the distinction with what is a soul and what is like the rest of you, Yolk versus Eggwhites. I guess I'm sure that they'll explain it as we go on. We're meant to be observing Hermes, but instead we're stuck with Meteion's a gem. Stop it, Emmett. A fascinating creation. Much like yourself, little one. Renowned as Hermes is for his flying life forms, 'tis a rare privilege to be able to see one of his works in progress. Interesting. You're interesting too. Tell me, how did you find the ambystoma? Alright. Oh, wait, these lightning things. Ah, yes, the lightning pneuma, just as the report said. Although we can call this structure a beacon due to its form, it is in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now, that element is lightning, which draws the pneuma here to replenish their ether. It appears Meteion is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the pneuma? We feed it? You don't want me to kill it? By using this lightning converter, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball, the veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. It's a crystal! Wait, so they really don't fight anything? Using this concept crystal, anyone can harness lightning regardless of spellcasting skill. Wait. Use. Oh! Here? Oh. Oh, was I supposed to do it? Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I got it. 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 Okay. All right. And here. So we're feeding the Numa. I'm not like a bloodthirsty killer, but I'm just saying the ancients had no reason to fight. So it's interesting how they solve everything through mostly peaceable means. Oh, peaceful, I meant. Perfectly done, Vice. Look. I never thought I would watch these things eat. See how they gather to feed? How they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Huh. So they consider these living things too? Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Numa, or an ephemeral life form such as the Petaluda, all seek to perpetuate their existence, to survive. Everyone wants to live. I wonder where we heard that before. Oh! Hermes. Is Meteon a living being? A good question. I can't answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Wait, they still have to judge what's considered living or not? I thought he said they can't. Those with exceptional vision, such as Hythlodeus, may be able to ascertain her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself. And that is all I need to know. Yeah, Emmett?
Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry. I was in the way.
Not to worry, my dear. They miss nothing of note, and we still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. Hermes is such a good egg. Hermes is so good. But, haha, a callback to Shadowbringers. I love that Hermes acknowledges that regardless of whether something has a soul or not, everything seeks to live, and everything seeks to exist. That's just nature. And who are we to pass judgment on what is considered worthy of living or not, or what is considered living or not? It's kind of it's a very beautiful thought. Oh! A Gobu? This fellow has been the talk of the Bureau. The combination of a carefree aspect and an endless rows of fangs is strangely charming. Charming is definitely a descriptor. Oh, wait, fuck. Was there a guiding theme or any method to the madness that is this random assortment of features? Emmett just called it ugly, holy shit.
It's adorable! But beware it sneeze. Hermes went flying once.
Oh, is there something? I think I've already been here before. Yeah, no, it's this person. We talked to them already. I rest but do not sleep. When you are far away, softer a dream than our children find in Leith. Very interesting. I wonder who she is named after. Oh, an ancient yet famous poet, perhaps? You could say they were roommates. No, exactly, Nomad, exactly. Missed your reaction to no, there's always the VOD pup. And welcome in. You know, it is weirdly cute, but I'm not gonna admit that.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects.
Ampelos? Pelos. I feel like I should have studied more on my root words.
So, how are we coming along?
Oh my god, heart blooms! Or Elpis! Are they called Elpis or heart blooms when they're in Elpis? But why are they white?
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis.
But why are they called after this place?
Entelekis. Like me.
That's entelekis. Wait, that's what the emotion reflectors are called.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace.
A flower of emotion.
A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms.
I love them so
Unique
much.
for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
But what does pure white mean?
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotion.
That's Nadana. Oh shit, what's it called? That's what Nadana was talking about. Wait, that means it's true.
In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy.
It's Akasha.
Well, it has no will of its own. It is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Nadana, you were right. You were right.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it.
What? What? Wait. They call it Dynamis? We're on Dynamis. I didn't even plan that. We're on the server of emotion? I've been calling it Dynamussy this whole time. Oh no! Ah! I'm so sorry. that's so terrible. Oh my god, but we're on the server of emotion. Okay, focus.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Antelekis.
Antelekis.
That's me! That's me! An enteleki!
Yeah, but you're a lot more than a flower.
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Dude, Hermes is like such a good dad. Holy shit. Okay. This is fine. I'm not gonna get emotionally attached to the next Van Daniel. It's fine. God damn it. What happened?
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis?
Yeah, Emmett. Turns out you don't know everything.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation.
Oh, so it wasn't known
What's
until the
more,
flower.
Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis.
Huh. Unable to make practical use of Dynamis. I guess if you could, you would control your emotions, but you can't. Also, thank you for the hydrate, posture check, and stretch. Interesting.
'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteon?
Oh?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%.
68.3? How do you get that calculation?
The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities.
Like what? Like, Dynamis so far I'm getting is an emotion thing, right? It's unseen, weaker than Aether, but what do they expect to use it for?
'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river...
What would happen?
Not that I have such grand ambitions.
Hmm.
Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse.
Meteon?
The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
So she could survive the journey if she is able to, I guess, take in Dynamis.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an enteleki. like me.
But is that because we have a lack of ether, or is that because now we have so much that we have dynamis and we don't realize it?
So, are we the same? Intelleckies.
I'm afraid not. If I'm thin, it's because I've been sucked into a proper job. Oh my god, you bet your ass I'm gonna... Yeah, if I'm thin, someone didn't do something correctly.
Well, aren't we ungrateful? Mayhap I should revert you to the pathetic, faded thing you were.
At least I wouldn't have to deal with this.
A deficit of ether alone does not an Entelechy make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis.
The way I would fight with Emmett tooth and nail if you were an actual real human being.
And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it.
Look at the guy!
Oh dear, I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Oh man, he is so salty. Oh my gosh. Oh. Excellent Gabu timing. Limit breaks are a result of a dynamis reaction? Wait, is that true? You guys better not be spoiling anything for me. Alright. Before I jump into the next quest, at the top of every hour, we have a 3-minute ad break so that this allows my stream to be pre-roll ad-free, so that when new people join the stream, they won't be hit with a wall of ads. And that's going to start in 2 minutes, so I don't want to move forward in the story unless we're all here together. So I'm going to take this time to just chill, relax, drink some water. You guys should too, especially if you guys are going to be in ad jail. But if you are subbed and you have access to all our wonderful emotes, please use them for good, not evil. Then you are free of ad jail and you'll just be chilling with me. That was essentially answer option 2. Okay, I guess it's true. Known to surpass my limits with determination, which I guess is the limit break. Let's see. Entelechy or no, we are friends in thinness. Oh, my thinness isn't due to an unfortunate mistake on Mr. Emmett Selk's part. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna stretch. Get my feet moving, going. But I did not expect myself to like Hermes so much. From a character, I will say this, it makes me sad that from a character that really seems to cherish life, it feels really sad knowing what him as Van Daniel became as someone that, especially who cherished life, and not only that, it was sad that his mentor essentially is choosing death. He became someone who is begging for death. It kind of... It's so... Is sobering the right word? I don't know. Like, I'm so endeared by Hermes and his heart. Do you remember what Fandaniel said when he died as Zodiac? Was it in the flashback that he had as Amon? I know that's way before. No, he had multiple flashbacks as Amon. What he said when he died as Zodiac. The man I was would weep at what I have become. They all consume in contempt. That really does track. Hermes is so kind-hearted. Like, genuinely, he reminds me of Raha. Like, a very soft-spoken, kind-hearted, idealistic, but so insistent on protecting life as we know it. I can't believe I'm saying this, but if we were to say that all of what the sundered world that we know, if everyone came from a soul that like a soul of one of the ancient ones, like how we and us and Ardbear both came from the same soul, I would not be surprised if Raha's soul came from this Hermes. Like, a part of me would not be surprised if somewhere down the line. Raha's way more of a nerd and is very competitive. I mean, Hermes is a nerd, but I will say Hermes doesn't register as a very competitive person. That is correct, I think. Man. Tomorrow's Insanity board, I feel like it's already gonna have a lot. I don't quite see how Raha could be Hermes since Amon's has soul for a few thousand. I think it's like the idea that like an ancient one's soul is sundered and could be put into different people, like how Ardbert and us shared the same, like our souls had the same source. The souls used to be one. So it's like a part of me is like, oh, if that's possible, I feel like maybe a little bit of Hermes was sprinkled into the making of Raha. I guess that's where I figured that. Go to the reflections. I know. I think it's a funny idea that like everyone has a little piece of someone. It's kind of like how Ardbear and I, the Warrior of Light, have similar characteristics that we want to constantly save people. That we are built the way we are, and it is a little similar to the original soul that we came from. But anyway, welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed the ad break. I hope that you guys got your snackies, stretched, and get some water. We're ready to hop right into it. All right, we have to get this quest. I think it's from Emmett Salk. Yeah. All right, buddy. Wait, the Elpis isn't glowing anymore. Oh, maybe it's because of my graphic settings. They're pretty. Their greatest contribution. Emmett Salk appears to be deep in thought. Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of it, even if we knew. but it irks me to discover that there's an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. He just wants the tea! He's so fucking nosy! Never change. Well, you never do. Spoiler alert, Emmett, I guess. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the celestial, he would be a welcomed addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. Ooh! Why did you join the convocation? If he says prestige, I'm gonna just... Oh ho! You would wish to know why MSQ was chosen for the convocation? I should be glad to share the tale. Oh my god! Hythlodaeus, tell us every juicy detail and embarrass the fuck out of him. It began... Not the Alfie point! It began when... Not another word. Lest you've forgotten, we're to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. Your misspent youth! Oh my god. Hythlodaeus, please. 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 I'll tell you the tale when we're away from sensitive ears. Oh my god, thanks, Mom! I want to learn about the convocation. If you would accompany us, I suppose you should at least know that much. The Convocation of 14 is a governing body that determines myriad policies. Our goal is to ensure that all is right in creation and that our star may know a brighter future. This we all knew. As the name suggests, the council is comprised of 14 offices, each of which is held by an individual chosen for their surpassing abilities. Depending on the office, one is required to either be an authority in a certain field or possess skills that would facilitate the performance of their stipulated duties. The former category includes Metron. Okay! So, specialist in aquatic life, we're having some callbacks. Lawgriff specialist in terrestrial life, and husbandry. Wait! Wait! I need to write this down. We're adding this to the board. Hold on. Not right now, but we're adding this to the board later. I didn't know we would get this lore dump. This is so random. Hold on. Time. Wait, hold on. Halmarut? Fungal and plant life? Emerald... oh my god. Emerald... Loth? Medicine and healing. And La Brea, specialist in creation magics, who had brought forth phantom beings of the highest complexity. As with the latter character, there's Altima? Arts... Oh my god, wait, hold on. Altima of the arts... Yorm, champion of the enlightenment and rhetoric. Tarot, preserver of discipline. So, the judicial system? What an interesting model you have. I really like. Thank you. It's a free model that I got. Welcome in. Emmett Selk. Is he referring to... Okay, I guess that is the title. Emmett Selk, Keeper of the Ethereal Realm, or Underworld. No wonder. He's Hades. World. Fandaniel, for pursuer of extant phenomena. I know, Emmett Selk is a station, Hades is his name. Wow, what an apt position for him to take. And, oh, Azam! Traveler of the world and counselor to the people. Azam. What? Should I be revealing such details to you? Don't be silly. Even children know this much, and you would do well to remember it all. There will be a test, apparently, I guess. Wait. Is that it? Okay, actually, never mind. Then why did you bother me? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you were created for the sole purpose of trying my patience. Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, it's nighttime. These are still glowing. Anyway, meet Tion.
ENDWALKER?
No, we're friends. Oh wait, we already did this. All right. Hermes, how do you assess the Gabu? Check the name of the weather. Umbral wind. Is there like an astral thing where like different elements cycle through? Huh. Is that why everything's green? My apologies for the wait. I have inspected the Ampelos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long. Ere long, it is released into the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring too well. The Charbitus? Like, wait, Charbitus is the giant open mouth whirlpool thing, right? From the Odyssey? That is what we shall tend to next. If you would follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main isle and head north. Charybdis? I cannot pronounce shit for my life, thank you. How... Wait a minute. When does it change? I want to see what astral... Is it astral wind? I want to see what that looks like.
Up, 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 up.
Oh, I need to check my aether compass. It's all the way to the west. Oh, okay. I wonder how we get up there. Wait, what is that building? Hold on. What the fuck is that? Wait, I passed it. Is it here? Wait, we're on the... Oh, we saw these on, Bismarck! Why is this one blue and shiny? I don't know. There's a slight difference in etheric bounce between these Charybdises. By this, it means it may be assumed that they aren't the original creations, but their offspring. A serpentine bird or a winged snake. Wow, it's like... Wait, isn't a winged snake... Quetzal... There is an Aztec god whose name I cannot pronounce. Quetzalcoatl. Isn't it a feathered serpent? I understand there's a problem with one of the Charybdis. Yes, that's right. As you know, the Charybdis is based on a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in the subsequent generations. This third generation creature was born with an etheric bounce leaning strongly towards water. Its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. For such change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they're too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I would revert the creatures and recommend to the Bureau that the concept be revised. So they're just in the trash can, destroyed? With its etheric balance leaning towards water, the Charybdis would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. It is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. Is he anthropomorphizing? Well, not anthropomorph. Is he saying that these creations... I guess, yeah. Hermes has always said that creations can have emotions even though they may not say anything. So he's advocating for them to live. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. Hermes! You don't know, but of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running about robeless. Shameful. Oh god. I might understand you make a habit of this. What is it with Emmett clutching his pearls like a Victorian, like, noble woman being offended at everything? Nothing of the sort. It's just that when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Yes, I believe I have a solution. Emetzelk, may I trouble you to move that Charybdis away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight? He looks so shocked! He's like, are you serious? You want me to do what? Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So have a little faith, and run along. Oh shit. He just told Emetzelk to run along. I trust you don't mind. He's gonna do it! Without arguing? Oh my god. This is beautiful. I never thought I'd see the day. Hythlodaeus is a man of ideas. I wonder what he's thought of this time. Such bother when we could simply begin anew. But I shall defer to the chief overseer. I love Hermes. He is a good egg. The fact that he advocates for every creation created. We must help the Charybdis to fly, or else they will all die. Emetzelk is out of sight? Good. Let's speak of the plan. Stroke of genius, really. We have Emetzelk train the Charybdis. Hythlodaeus, what? Aside from being able to fly untransformed, he can readily see aether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. Are we tricking Emmett into doing the work for us? While he is indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I am loath to trouble him with it. Don't be. As I mentioned, it would also be for his own sake. With that settled, let us begin at once. Vice, I want you to go to To Emmett Silk, tell him that you have a favor to ask. He will be disinclined to cooperate first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Days, what is this plan? Off you go now and good luck, Mom. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. Emmett. Emmett, we need... I have a favor to ask, Emmett. It's gonna fucking... Oh my god, he took him so far away. What the hell? Emmett. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, we're doing this. Are your preparations for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete? Okay, well, I have a favor to ask. Oh, no you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. I don't know what Hythlodace is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. If Hythlodace is to be believed, relentless insistence may serve to wear the ever-wary Emmett Selk. Please, 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 Emmett Selk to plead with Emmett. We're begging! Okay. Oh, shit. Alright. Please, Emmett Selk. Oh, shit. Did it work?
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
Oh, we are foisting. We are very much foisting.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
And so I appeal to your better nature. Most benevolent.
Most benevolent?
Please teach her to fly.
Please, 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 please.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
That's like saying Hermes is gonna strip in the nude in front of Emmett Selk. That's...
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
You're not saying no.
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
He's not saying no. Oh my god.
Please, Emmett Selk. Please.
Yeah, me too. Give him the puppy dog eyes. Give it. He is so wrapped around Hythlodace's finger, it's not even funny. You can't deny the small child. Come on. Come on.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
Yeah, let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, she's so happy.
What the fuck is that? Is that...
I will aid it once it is taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Of fucking course Emmett would have a blinged out mount. What the fuck? That is Mog Station. Where did you get it?
Well, Let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we? You were wondering why Emmett Selk joined the convocation.
Yes?
Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was. On the strength of my ability to see ether.
Oh, shit. Then why did you say no?
But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even. Quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it?
He reminds me so much of Alfie. It's not even funny. Man.
Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both. The latter to an extraordinary degree.
Oh, this is where he's gassing him up.
If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them.
I wonder how they became friends.
Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand.
His character? He helped people?
Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault.
Oh my god, he's a tsundere.
He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of others. Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow.
Say it ain't so.
Her antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern.
Oh my god.
When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents.
Is that why he showed up all the way back in Shadowbringers when we needed help? Is that why he came? To help us? When we needed him most? What the fuck? Emmett, what the fuck?
And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world.
You are the best of them.
And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine. And together we may return to the star.
Damn it.
Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done.
Is she calling Emmett? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, she was calling the Charybdis. It's flying!
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
Who would have thought? Emmett really is one big softie. Hey, Mono, I heard things are being normal in this chat. You know, for once, things are. Are you ready for Friday? Are we unironic? Is that unironically happening? Also, can I get a shout out for Mono in chat, please? If possible. Wait, actually, hold on, I can do it. Also, thank you, Doc, for the lurk. I miss you. I hope you're doing well. Quite ready? Wait, so it is 7 a.m. It is gonna be 7 a.m., right? Or am I tripping? If I didn't know better, I say Emmett Selk is enjoying himself. Not that he'd ever deign to admit. Dude, the guy's a fucking tsundere. Ain't no way Boyo gonna be that. Who, Boyo? Wait, no, Brax does morning streams. He's been like waking up at like 6 a.m. to do morning streams. The actual crazy person. Oh, dude, he is genuinely insane. So it's like, that's what I'm asking. Is it 7 a.m. or are we gonna like... Man, if only I could fly. There's a 6. No, stream is not gonna be at 6 a.m. I will be dead and in the ground if I stream at 6 a.m. There is under no circumstances I will ever stream at 6 a.m. Alright. Man. Oh shit. Someone has the mount. Alright. Here we go. Wait, am I not? Oh, wave to Emmett Selk from the... Oh, I guess I just have to do the action. Okay. Alright, slash wave. Oh! I didn't get to read that cutscene. Oops. Well, how was it, Emmett? I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charybdis has learned to fly. Look at the guy. And Vice and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you will need to repeat the lesson. That was truly impressive. I witnessed it from afar. The Charybdis flies. Yay, we don't have to put it down. Yay, we can keep the pet. With this, we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped it to achieve this, the Charybdis is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like a fashion if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. If that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility come to pass, would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way we can guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen are never born in the first place. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief. As you wish.
Hermes.
She's so cute. I'm fine, don't worry. Wait, does she send something off with him? Is something wrong? Well, that concludes all of my present tasks. Let us return to the ananoresis for now. Something... I sense something doesn't feel right. Hi, Yuga. Hi, Yuna. Hi, Yogurt. Why are you in a cult? You know, some may say that this is a more enlightened society. Mono? I'm sorry, I won't call you Yogurt.
Hey, man. Wah.
Seeing unobstructed either. Masks are kind of cool. Dude, I love a good masquerade party.
If I do say so myself.
I know that's a bit expensive, the mount. I can only imagine a handful mil-gil. All the creations are happy. That makes me happy too. The end most of all. Was it everything you were expecting? What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help, do you? Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with an impediment to our business. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what you're gonna tell yourself? Alright, ironwood leg gear coffer. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, it's just pants. It's nothing to write home about. It's just pants. I'm tired, leave me be. Alright, next quest. Aether to Aether. Something seems to be weighing on Hermes' mind. Tell me, Vice. In the course of watching me, have you learned aught of value? Dynamis seems promising. Dynamis, you say? Curious that such an obscure phenomenon should be of interest to you. Chief Hermes, what good fortune to find you here. Is something the matter? Oh gosh. The Icon? Icon? I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner do we release one for observation that it's set upon the nearby occupies? Oh, it's not capitalized. Oops. Slaughtering them? Lycon. Is that a dog? Because lycanthropy? Lycan? Was the creature hungry or somehow provoked? I had just fed them myself. And the occupants were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Lycon, the Lycaon? That is to blame. Their innate viciousness. Temperament aside, it is an outstanding creation, perfect in form and function. Though it may not be suited for release, I've no doubt that the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Duros will revert them all once the paperwork is in order. So, we have to put them down? Where is the scene of the incident? Just off the path of the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Duros is still there, however. What is... If this is part of his work, then I would observe. We follow. I don't have a good feeling about this. I really don't. Oh, think Zenlisfer? You mean... Wait, how do you pronounce it? Von like... I hate... Oh my gosh. Von like... Lycon? Lycon? No. Lycon. Lycon. Von Lightcone. Lykion. Okay. Lykion. Thank you, thank you. Come listen to this. How am I supposed to innately know how to pronunciate this? K. Lykaon. Lykaon. Okay. The Zenless character. The butler. With the really thick thighs. Yes, I do remember him. Oh no. A fearsome beast? This Lycaon. Where is it now? The Occupate is no easy prey. With its hooves and horns, it was designed to be formidable even on land. Yet they didn't stand a chance against... They're gonna make me say this word over and over and over again. What do you mean it's sus? Just don't think too hard. It's heavy. Hermes' pain. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. The Lycaon was indeed responsible. But the creature is nowhere to be seen. Doros must have taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. Emmett Selk and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure the Lycaon did not escape. My thanks. Just meet at the 12 Wonders when you have finished. I will go on ahead. Please follow with Vice. What's sus is that you calling Lycaon... Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just... Objectively speaking, the thighs are... He did not skip leg day. He is an anthropomorphic wolf man. He did not skip leg day. We can acknowledge things without having it be sus. Damn the ancients and their made-up words. True and real. Wait, have we been here before? No, these are new locations.
Ah.
We do have a new rock to lick.
There it is. The 12 Wonders. Hermes is looking for Doros. Let's look for Doros too. He's a man with long blonde hair, I think. I'll know him when I see him. Alright, Medion.
You stay close. It'll all be okay. We gotta lick the rock. Oh my god, wait! There are... Pegasuses! Pegasuses? This is not good. This is not good. What do you do here? My role is to maintain the wonders, and thus the climate across Elpis. I assure that our every environment meets the needs of our flora, fauna, and staff, of course. Environs representing each part of Aetheris are recreated here in Elpis that we might gain a robust understanding of our concept's potential, such as maintaining the appropriate balance. Region by region is tricky work, but more than worth the effort. The 12 Wonders is the wellspring of Elpis's weather. After a fashion, here do we employ the latest spellcraft from Amarat to maintain and adjust the assorted climes. This is the not the humidifier. This is the temperature regulator. What's the temperature regulator thing in people's homes? What is it called? Thermostat. Thank you. This is Elpis's thermostat. Interesting. I know we have to speak with a blonde-haired person, but what if we speak with a dark-haired person? Once I get back and record today's results, I should finally be able to put that report to bed. Not Doros. His hair is long, but the color is wrong. Oh, there's a blonde-haired man, so this is a blonde-haired woman. If you're with Meteon, then I assume you're on errand for Hermes. What can I do for you? Sorry, wrong person. We're looking for Doros. So imagine talking about Pegasus with both plural and like possessive Pegasuses. Yeah, I wanted to talk to Doros's Pegasus. Okay, this is gonna hurt my head.
Doros! That's Doros!
Well now, if it is a Meteon, what brings you here? Oh, I thought I heard familiar voices. I didn't realize you two had decided to help me search for Doros. Thank you. You're in charge of the oh my god. The Lycaons, I believe. Where are they now? Out in the field in restraints. Frenzied as they were, I couldn't well return them to Catesis. Once I've submitted my report, I'll see them reverted without delay. It's as he says, the beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14. What brings you here? Nothing you need concern yourself with, as you were. We've heard the news that a Lycaon slaughtered Occupites. As the observer in charge, you are of the opinion that they are not fit to be released? I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic combination. It matters not where they are released. Lycaons would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimens observed are an outlier? Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them, all exhibited the same tendencies. Even when we used Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Kairos. A memory reconfiguration system. The chief himself created it. It allows us to erase or alter memories, that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. So they have the ability to mind wipe things? Quite impressive. And potentially dangerous, depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions. Pashtarot may wish to have words with you. That is a yikes. Rest assured, I kept all values within prescribed limits and prevent misuse. Its applications are limited to those authorized by the Chief Overseer. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor. But it is still preferable to execution. Come now, Chief. Let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of Aether is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of a more prosperous star. If a creation cannot be properly studied, even with the aid of Kairos, we remake it. If a creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. 'Tis all for the greater good, and none question the necessity of such routine processes. I understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat into the world. Insignificant though their individual lives may be next to all creation, it's all the Lycaons have. Before we seal their fates, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, let me provide you with a full report, and we may take it from there. Would it be possible for us to attend the discussion, that Emmett Selk may better carry out his duties? By all means. Pray show them to the meeting room. Medion? Oh no. All of the emotions. Kaya! My day has been good. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you've been well. Oh my god. I adore Hermes' persistence and trying to understanding that you need to be so careful and aware when to avoid playing God. If you're in a position where you can make and unmake things, the value of the life of creation can be so small, so easily. But Hermes is actively fighting against that mentality, which I can appreciate. However, there is a lot of negative emotions, and I'm really worried for Meteion, because she's just absorbing all of it, every single one of it. We have a duty to the star. This I know. But it doesn't mean we don't also have a responsibility to the lives we bring into existence here. You can give and take away. But do you value what you create? And everything has a right to exist. To man, other beings are just things to be used and controlled like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. Oh, Meteion? Are you okay? I'm really worried for her. You were not meant to be used and be discarded like that. You were not. You very much are not. Guys, I have a fear. I really do. I should probably put these in my... Oh god, this is gonna be rough. I need someone to tell Hermes it's okay to not be okay. It's not even that. It's like Hermes has such a countercultural world or view when it comes to the things that are under his charge, his creations. They're personal to him. Yes, like, it's not even sentiment. It's just he sees these creations as something, as things with lives, and that these lives matter. He doesn't really place himself above it like a god, but just a caretaker.
sentimental gift. You needn't be an enteleki to feel the weight bearing down on Hermes. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time... Oh, Meiteon. Meiteon, are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes, it's you. I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Weiss. Loath though I am to impose, may I leave Meiteon in your care again? I'm in your debt. If you'll excuse me. Oh, God. Can you help me with something, Weiss? The meeting will make Hermes sad. I want to cheer him up. With a flower. Hermes likes flowers the most. Of all the creations in Elpis. Most creations are expected to be interesting, or beautiful, or strong. Better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotions. What we feel and want to convey. Hermes likes that. I can't make flowers, so I'll search for one. And I want you to search with me. Let's start here, at the 12 Wonders. We're gonna find the best flowers, Meiteon. Worry not. Oh my goodness. Vibrant purple flowers bigger than your hands adorn the tree. Oh, so big and bright. I love them. But they might be too bright. I had to think about the recipient. That's what Hermes said. Okay, this is perfect. Because at the top, we're reaching the top of the hour. And at the top of every hour, we have a 3-minute ad break so that this stream can be pre-roll free. So that when new people join the stream, they won't be hit with a wall of ads. So it's going to start in like about 2 minutes. I'm not going to progress the story unless we're all back from the ads. So if you're an ad shelf, feel free to stretch, get up, drink some water. No coffee's not water, no tea's not water. Soda's not water. Drink some water. Hydrate or dihydrate and get some snackies. And if you're free from ad jail, if you're sub to me and have all our fun emotes, please use them for good, not evil. You'll be hanging out with me while I'll also be drinking some water because I'm doing a lot of yapping and reading today. Goodness. Hi, Cyrene. Hello, Miss Cyrene Scarlatina. The one and only Rose Demon Mistress of the Rose Castle. Did I get it all right? Welcome in. How have you been? No, use them for good, not evil. The bozo of the castle? What does that even mean? All jobs to 100. Wait, you're actually doing all jobs? Wait, are you doing your crafters and gatherers, or is that including your combat classes? You're oh my god, you're working on Gunbreaker? Hell yeah, one of my favorites. Give her your holo intro. Wait, what's holo intro? Oh my god, Rose, like the whole like Baze line? No. I don't even remember it. Oh my god. $11 of them done. Good luck leveling your combat classes. Genuinely. Oh, and I don't know if you're also doing the new field ops, the Arcane Crescent or whatever it's called.
Man, there's so much cool shit that goes on. That seems to be going on with the arcane. All the glam seems really, really cool, and I really, really want it. The occult crescent. There you go. Arcane occult. Is close enough, you know. It is what it is. Dude, I just want to be on the moon soon with the Loporits. That seems really fun to me. Ah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. All right, looks like ads are running. I'm gonna do a little bit of a stretchy stretch. You guys should. Oh my god, I popped my shoulder. Holy fuck! Wait a minute. Ugh. We're so Loporit colded. The Loporits, I always, dude, I know it doesn't make sense for them to allow people to be Loporits as a playable race, because obviously it's an Endwalker spoiler. But man, for one day, Squeenix, let me be a Loporit, please. You are. Wait, did you guys hear my shoulder pop? Wait, did you actually? Wait, that's crazy if the mic picked up my shoulder pop. I wonder if mooncrafting is dead now. Isn't there a race going on, or is that over? Just play a Lullafell or a Rabbit Ears. It's not the same vibe, and you know it. I'm holding her so gently to the sky. No, I don't need uppies. I am of normal size and I do not eat uppies. I do not. No, 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 no. I'm good. Do not need. I am perfectly capable. You get a fancy effect for a week. Only a week? I would have expected more. Oh my goodness. Oh. Quick load Yuzimii into the catapult for a brief time. She will be the tallest of all of us. I am not being shipped onto a catapult. Or a trebuchet or anything similar to that fact. Hello? Are you kidding?
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
I am not. Stop putting me into things that will launch me a great height or distance. I don't need to do that. I request a stunt double. I request a stunt double. I'm 5'4". That is average height. That is average height. Welcome back, guys, from the ad break. Are we ready to continue MSQ? Totally nothing of any significance was happening during chat. Totally not chat talking about launching me into space. None of that sort. There's no budget for a stunt double. Sorry. I'll make room in the budget. A tall, slender tree rises before you. You crane your neck to look for flowers.
No flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them in syrup. Let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't wander far.
It's a shock we have a budget for the catapult. I was gonna say, where are you guys getting this budget, by the way? Who's approving the budget for you guys? Like,
an array of beautiful flowers grow in the bed. They're a mix of colors forming a pattern. These would be better for Hermes, but they're hedged in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous.
oh, well, that's, yep.
Any other place should be fine, though. Let's keep looking.
Yes, we do not want I also didn't realize that these were into shapes. Why are they in these shapes? What are these shapes? Guys, where'd you get the budget and did you steal it? You can tell me. It's okay. I won't be mad, just a little disappointed. Okay, that is not a plant we can pick. Oh my god. Set on a tall, thin stalk, the oddly shaped flowers mesmerizing in its undulations. I think flowers should not undulate.
Oh, a conion, a flower that can move. When Hermes wasn't looking, it shot seeds at him. Not a good gift, maybe. But you're good, Vice, at spotting flowers. We'll find something soon.
We took it from the tarp budget. We had a tarp budget? Everyone's got... I did not know we had a tarp budget.
You find nothing promising nearby. At best, common-looking grasses with some few tiny flowers. Nothing around here. Ah! Over there! Ice, something big, but huge!
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, no! No! No. Meteor, no. A terrible stench reminiscent of sodden old boots pervades the air. Without a doubt, the culprit is the marble-like creature before you. Who designed this to smell like boots? They need to rethink their creation. It's an Adonis? That seems like a misnomer.
The things around its mouth look like petals, but the flowers are the orbs on its head. When Hermes inspected it, it swallowed him up. He didn't leave his room for days.
He was traumatized.
What do you think, Vice? Would
You like it? No, we are not. Trauma is not the answer here, despite us playing 14. It's probably not the good sort of memory.
So not this one either. Finding a good flower is harder than I thought. Sorry, Vice, but could we search a little bit more? Perhaps as far as the fields over there. I'll pick something after that, I promise.
Oh god. Also, hold on. North. There's a minty fresh north. Minty fresh! This 14 trauma is always the answer. I really don't think fighting trauma with trauma does not seem like an answer. Or doesn't seem like the correct answer, at least.
Let's see. Lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Oh, there's nothing! The shiny thing over there. What could it be?
Shiny... Oh my god, I should have called it. We're picking an... Meteor, no. This is not a good idea. This is really not a good idea. The meaning of Philomethes Nodos. Nodos is a south wind person, and Philomethes is his joy. Why is he joyful? Because this place is so beautiful. No, this is not going to be good. Meteor, no. If we pick this flower and we give it to him, it's going to reflect all his... No.
This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. Oh! Elpis flowers! They're here too! Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me, they're entelekis. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. Oh, okay, she knows. That's only for Hermes, though.
Oh, it's only Hermes.
Is there such a thing as therapists on Aetheris? For others, there's always white and bright. Truly? The flowers darken your home? Then, do you have it too? A dark emotion.
Oh God.
I know the pain and sorrow of loss. I see. Hermes has known the same. The feeling that a part of you is gone. Again and again. But no one notices. Please, Vice. Won't you lend it to me, your pain and sorrow? That's not a good idea. Pain and sorrow is not something that should be lent out to people. I want you to make the flower dark in front of Hermes.
Wait, why?
He has been in a dark place since before he created me. He needs to know that he isn't there alone, that others are sad too. Truly? You'll do it? Thank you, Vice. Thank you. It means more to me than I can say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Let's go back and fetch him. Well, if it helps. Empathy can be a powerful tool.
I also need to lick the rock. I definitely almost forgot to do that.
Please hold. You know what's interesting? While people say that Meteion reflects, as an Endeleki Meteion simply reflects emotion, she's doing this out of care for Hermes. Is that programmed into her, or is that something that she's developed? It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they've finished. There he is. Here comes the boy.
Oh, you were waiting for me.
Of course.
You've finished talking?
Yes, we've come to a decision.
A good one? I hope.
My thanks for keeping Meteion company. Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus have already retired to their rooms. There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
Oh, we get a room here?
Wait! I want to something first.
Okay, here it goes. Here it goes.
Elpis flowers?
Go on.
Negative emotion, right? Purple?
You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
I thought it was gonna be gray, but that works.
I see Mission has shared much with you.
You're not alone. Oh
May
my!
we talk a moment?
Forget fucking Emmett Selk, man. Who needs him? But that's what they gave him, green eyes. Dude, Hermes. Why are all the nerds? Why are all the nerds in this game cute or hot? I don't get it. I don't. Why are they built like this? I don't understand. Why? Oh my god, why did he have to... I love him. I love Hermes. It's okay. Oh my god. Yes, we can talk more. I wouldn't say these eyes are kind, but these eyes are so, there's something. These eyes are something. Do you need a moment? I don't know if it's healthy for me to take more moments. Thank you for the hydrate. I have never been. It's okay, Raha's not here. I could have a husband per timeline, or it's fine. Honestly, to me, they're so similar. It's oh my. I need someone to knock me out I need someone to knock me unconscious so quickly. This is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. I don't want to be here anymore. I feel like I'm being attacked by... That's what I'm saying. Whatever happens in the Unsundered Past stays in the Unsundered Past. Oh my god, I did not think in a million years Hermes would be... I'm gonna run directly into the wall. I'm gonna run directly into a wall. Okay. Look at her. A hedgehog!
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will, and when they depart, it is always beautiful. Perhaps it is, but only for man.
Everyone else doesn't really get a say, do they?
Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought. Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished. We make an effort to spare them the pain, but they sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear, and it is not beautiful.
I think this really puts into perspective when Emmett Selk was talking to us in Shadowbringers that we live a flawed existence, a short existence. But it is an existence still.
Yet no one cares. No one. So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method. Pain and suffering, confusion and despair, writ plain in the eyes of those poor creatures. Yet no one sees. We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Not amiss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread.
No. You are human. You have empathy. You have sympathy. To ignore the plight of others is indolence. And you, Hermes, are the exact opposite of that.
But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep. Owen asked what you thought as you kneeled beside the Elpis, or if you only did it at Meteon's insistence. Nevertheless, I thank you.
I hate those eyes. I hate those eyes. Oh, God.
To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
Glad I could be of service.
to so willingly lend an ear to ease my burden. You are a strange one. The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are? Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life.
I actually always wondered if Aetheris was the only star that had life.
So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins, I created beings of Dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteion and her sisters.
There's more of Meteion? Or I guess future sisters.
Aye, sisters. She has a great many of them, and they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life.
And is Meteion the youngest? Oh, we know Midgard's somewhere in Omega, but at least Midgard's somewhere's world is destroyed. But we go on.
As one might expect, exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it. But I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long. And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness. It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be sleep-deprived on the morrow.
God, Hermes is such a good bean.
Come, Meteion. Let us head back.
He is such a good egg.
All right.
What's wrong? Meteion? What the fuck? Did she, like, hear something out there? Like one of her sisters? Oh, we don't get to see her room, god damn it. The prodigal familiar returns, and after causing all manner of trouble while we were in our meeting, I'm sure. Were you able to get some rest? Please do not hesitate to let us know if you're feeling tired. I worry you might exhaust your scarce reserves of aether. I'm glad Hermes saw the flowers. Oh, I'm glad Hermes saw the flowers. Thank you, Vice. It will help. I hope. Today will be difficult for him. Oh no. Okay, I have a question. We are reaching like ever so closer and closer to the end of stream time. Is now a good stopping point? Or should I do, is like one more quest good? Either now or this quest. Personally, I think do this quest, then stop. Okay, this will be the last quest of the night then. Alright, let me just get one more good stretch in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna, okay. Verdict and execution. Hermes appears solemn and sorrowful.
An all too brief interlude, perhaps. But it is time I attend to my next cast. As Emetselk and Hythlodaeus are aware, we reached a verdict regarding the fate of the Lycaons. 7 were created for observation, and all 7 must be unmade. Doros has followed the correct protocols, and as Chief Overseer, I can find no fault in his judgment. The Lycaons would disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perish. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau of the Architect to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazardous life form. Hythlodaeus has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Lycaons have served their purpose. Doros has already isolated the creatures and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join him forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. Of course, let us be off then. We return to the main aisle. I don't think Meteion should be going there. I don't think this is good. I don't know. I don't think this is good. Has Meteion ever been with... Maybe she has been with him for when things get unmade. She did say it was gonna be difficult. Actually, I don't even know how old Meteion is. Days? Weeks old? Months old? Is it not weird? You're observing history, you can't influence it. What you're watching already happened. I know. But it's hard not to... I don't know. Doros, are you hurt? What happened here? They caught me off guard. I had them bound with etherical shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so than usual, and broke free. There's only 4. The other 3 escaped. I see them. 2 have taken... Oh my god, they can fly. The air above the 12 wonders. The last is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Vice handle that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. If this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to Emetselk, unneeded though it is. Meteion, you are to stay here with Doros. But Hermes... The Lycaons must be reverted. I would spare you their pain, and mine. Oh, true. If creatures can have emotions, wouldn't she feel them too? This is my burden, not yours. But if you're intent on helping them, please follow my lead. Well, we finally get to fight. But this is not how I wanted. Oh god. Oh my god, that is a lot bigger than I thought. I appreciate your help and lament that it is necessary. There it is, our quarry, within striking distance at present, but it feels threatened. It may well flee beyond our reach. Here's my plan. You will approach slowly, in full view, and draw the Lycan's attention. Now I warn you, its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. Once it spots you, it will unleash orbs of flame. Fear not. By my measure, you are more than equal to the task. Withstand the onslaught for a few brief moments, and that will give me time to catch it unawares. Let us begin. Oh, here we go. Just gonna fill cleave. Oh, good. Hermes. Hermes Doko. Okay. I wonder when it is better to use Orogeny over Upheaval. Oh, that's not what I meant, but sure. I'll cleave again and again and again. Yeah, we'll just fill cleave. Fill cleave, forehead. Man. All right, here we goes.
Now.
Oh! Oh shit. I should not be surprised that he's a caster, but because they're all mages.
Forgive me. Please, forgive me. May you and your kin find peace
Oh, Hermes.
wherever your souls may drift in the underworld. May you find tranquil seas. Be not forgotten. In concept endure. To reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire. Hate, if that be your want. We are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high, fly free.
Join the convocation, Hermes. You do not belong here.
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Fandaniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so.
Forgive me. If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
I expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Aye.
I need to sit and process this. Because I feel like I felt that before. The hopelessness, the frustration. The anger. I just find it really funny that obviously this is all this is all before everyone made the sacrifice to summon Zodiark. And here we have Hermes. One, correct me if I'm wrong, I love how Hermes, like in his Greek counterpart, is still someone in this instant who helped guide souls to the underworld, or the deliverer of souls to the underworld. But Hermes speaks about sacrifice. Is it all worth it? Sacrifice until when? To them itself, who I remember in Shadowbringers essentially yells at us that we have no idea what it's like to sacrifice. That at that point in Shadowbringers, he's lived through the greatest sacrifice of all. Now, about to be sacrificed and to be replaced, and I think there has to be some parallel that Emmett had to see. I wonder if Emmett ever remembers this conversation he had with Hermes after so long after the fact, knowing that his friends and his loved ones were sacrificed and replaced with these so-called lesser creations. There's something there. There's a train of thought there that I haven't quite pieced together yet. But I really adore Hermes, and I relate to him a lot about feeling like like the only one who's feeling something, and it feels wrong to feel that feeling, despite everyone around you being okay. Being frustrated the way a system is. How it seems so lacking in empathy, and how it needs to be more empathetic, and it feels wrong to humanize and to be human. These are a lot of things that I'm probably gonna think about long after the stream, but for now, let's close out this quest. It has been quite an exciting visit for you thus far. Oh, you weren't injured, were you? Good, good. No. I thought exciting isn't quite the right word. I'm kind of sad that, technically speaking, I guess it makes sense that Hythlodeus would not see this as a difficult thing to do. The other, like, Gaons have been taken care of. This incident is resolved and life in Elpis continues as normal, or ends, as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well deserved the rest, there's a pang of sadness when a colleague leaves us. It's not leaving. It's like death is not simply someone leaving. Emmett, you will never have that iteration of that person ever again. Yet never has a departure caused me such grief as Hermie appears to feel. What must it be like to experience such torment? Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea how much your question will be answered. All right. Tomorrow. This will be continued tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time, same place, we'll be continuing MSQ. I promise you I will be thinking about this long and hard for a long while, actually. Same Yuzi time, same Yuzi channel. It's gonna be a lot. Thank you, Gigakawa. True. Alright. That being said, it is late, and I'm gonna close out stream. Again, I'll be streaming tomorrow, and I will be posting the updated schedule in the Discord soon. But the schedule is in the Discord for those of you guys who are interested, or you guys want to talk about my particular MSQ journey. Please feel free. I'm going to be sending you guys to Rita's stream. Rita also does play 14, but she is also mostly an art streamer, and it is her birthday donathon that we're gonna say hi to. So we're just gonna wish her a belated birthday, a good night. Yeah, we're gonna end it off on a good night. Do not worry. But there are my socials. So please feel free to follow. And if you need to catch up on VODs, we're going to be caught up. So do not worry about that. So otherwise, we're going to be rating Sion Ira. And that being said, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ready? Good night. Good night.